Germanomatic Interhaze, trial like his former political ally, Radovan Karadzic. These men now having to answer for what many judge to be no war crimes.
Karadzic used huge firepower against mostly defenseless and mostly civilian targets, not to mention Srebrenica, not to mention 3-year telling of Sarajevo. He doesn't require any amount of courage to do what he did. Just look at him.
The timing of Ratko Mladic's departure to The Hague can probably now be measured in days, if not hours. Radovan Karadzic is spirited out of here in the middle of the night. And General Mladic will probably be taken in the same way. The operation put him before the International Panel of Judges. Duncan Kennedy, BBC News, in Belgrade.
Germany has announced it will shut all its nuclear power plants by 2022. In the wake of widespread protests in Germany over nuclear power, following the crisis at the Fukushima nuclear plant in Japan. Our Berlin correspondent Steve Maddington.
Ever since Fukushima, the German government's been under pressure from the Green Movement, on the streets with countless demonstrations and in the polls. Today, Chancellor Merkel made the change they want.
Our energy system has to be changed profoundly. It must be safer, more reliable and economically viable.
So the 8 atomic power stations now on standby will reopen, and the other 9 will close by the end of 2022. Germany currently gets nearly a quarter of its energy from nuclear, and 17% from renewable, like wind. The plan is to double that to make up for the loss of nuclear, and to cut total energy use by making machines and buildings more energy efficient. But more wind power means more pylons and high voltage cables to get it from new wind farms. Otherwise, imports from French nuclear power stations could rise. And an old, unloved fuel.
We fear that the share of coal will increase because nuclear needs to be substituted, and the plans to create new coal power plants are already there.
At the German parliament, one MP said ending nuclear was as big a task as unifying East and West Germany. After the politics comes the hard bit, the economics. Re-engineering the whole economy away from nuclear will be difficult, and it will take money. Nobody knows how much. Stephen Evans, BBC News, Berlin.
The South African President Jacob Zuma has arrived in Libya to try to negotiate a diplomatic solution to the conflict there. Mr. Zuma says he hopes to secure a ceasefire, and he's denied any discussions will include an exit strategy for Colonel Gaddafi. Leader supporters have already said there is no possibility of him leaving office. As petrol prices continue to rise, independent petrol stations say they're being driven out of business by the big supermarkets, who can sell fuel more cheaply. The independent stations want the Office of Fair Trading to investigate, claiming some supermarkets deliberately sell petrol below cost. Here's our business correspondent, Joe Lyon.
Topping up your tank has never emptied your wallet as quick. Petrol prices are 95% more expensive than a decade ago. In that time, supermarkets have doubled their share of the market. And now the independent retailers claim the supermarkets are undercharging for fuel.
We will never have the same prices as the hypermarket, we understand that, but provided they price fairly, i.e. not below cost, and provided the old companies price and their sites at the same level as they're supplying us, that's a level playing field, we're happy to compete.
According to the most recent data, the average cost of a litre of unleaded petrol at a supermarket is just over £1.34, and the forecourt price for oil giants like Shell and BP is £1.37, while the independent retailers charge over £1.38 per litre. With fuel prices at record highs, the cost of filling up your car is definitely a hot issue. It's true that the supermarkets have the scale to offer cheaper petrol prices. It's also true that they can cross-subsidize. That means they can take profits from one part of the business to offer cheaper prices at the pump in another side of the business.
There's no question about selling fuel below cost.
I think it's fair to say that as wholesale costs have been rising quite steeply in recent months, it's been very competitive at the bottom end. And more recently we've been leading prices down. So I think it's about the nature of the competition than any sort of two-tier system.
But what do motorists think?
I tend to go to the cheapest price. For me, that's a supermarket.
I tend to go to my local garage because it's my nearest. I don't tend to go to the supermarket.
If I'm shopping at a large supermarket and I have one of their money off vouchers, I'll use that petrol station just to get the money off.
If motorists continue to vote with their wallets, it may be up to the Office of Fair Trading to decide if there's fair play on the forecourt. Joe Ryan, BBC News.
Now, the Space Shuttle Endeavour is heading back to Earth at the end of its final mission. It left the International Space Station overnight for the very last time and is due to land in Florida on Wednesday. It will then go on display in a museum. And Jane Kirby has the details.
Endeavour setting her sails one last time, departing the International Space Station.
Heading home to a life in retirement. The Space Shuttle Endeavour makes its final voyage back to Earth.
Hugs and handshakes all around between the Expedition 28.
Before floating free at the International Space Station, there were fond farewells. The Space Shuttle's crew had delivered a cosmic ray detector to their colleagues, designed to help scientists study the formation of the universe.
I just want to say on behalf of the STS-134 crew that we had a very successful mission working with Expedition 28.
A helping hand through the hatch, and the six-man crew was on its way. A chapter in Endeavour's remarkable space history closed. This was the Space Shuttle's 25th mission, flying through space for the very last time. Endeavour's focus now on Earth.
Tracking toward the northern coast of Australia.
And for space enthusiasts, the chance to wave goodbye. NASA's website is tracking the shuttle's path so spotters all over the world can be tipped off when it's overhead. Her sister shuttle, Atlantis, will take her final voyage this summer. All the space vehicles make way for more advanced craft. Endeavour is expected back at the Kennedy Space Center in the early hours of Wednesday morning. Next stop, a museum in California.
Endeavour and the space station moving into an orbital sunset.
I'm Jane Kirby, BBC News.
Now, with all today's sports news, here's Ollie Foster.
Right, many thanks indeed. Hello, news on an unlikely win for England's cricketers in a moment. But we'll start with football because Swansea City will be playing in the Premier League next season. They were last in England's top division 88 years ago. And since then, almost lost their league status altogether. Their 4-2 win at Wembley in the Championship playoff final capped a remarkable comeback for the club. So they had to fend off a brave comeback from Reading. Here's Alex Bell.
Two teams and £90 million on the table in a winner-takes-all encounter, and when the outcome affects the income so dramatically, anxiety can spread. One rash challenge and Swansea were in front, courtesy of Scott Sinclair's calm head. And minutes later, the game looks all but over.